Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen Hart and I'm a mindset and weight loss coach. I recently lost over 65 pounds after the birth of my second baby. I like to promote a healthy lifestyle versus a quick fix diet, and this is also how I successfully mentor all my clients. If you ever want to work with me, the links are below this video in the description box. Today I'm going to show you a typical day in the life of what I'm eating now. I recently just switched it up a tiny bit. If you saw my video, my Q&A from last week, so much good information in there and a lot of motivational talk too. But if you saw that video, you know that I am actually drinking black coffee in the morning now. I know. It's been a long time coming. So a lot of people always comment to me because I used to make my coffee with Truvia and sugar-free creamer in the morning. And technically I know that breaks my fast. So what I decided is I'm ready to give up my coffee, which I wasn't for a long time. And if you're not ready to, don't do it. But if you are ready, jump in, like I say. So what I did is I recently gave up the coffee in the morning that is sweetened with creamer and Truvia, and I just switched to black iced coffee, and I'm loving it so far. So now I'm doing a true fast. All the keto police that follow me, are you happy now? I'm just kidding. But now I'm like doing a real fast. So now I find that I'm getting a little bit hungrier during lunch because I'm just having the black coffee. So I'm eating closer to the beginning of that window, just kind of like getting used to all this. So 12 o'clock, I just ate my lunch and I wanted to tell you guys what I ate. So what I did is I used 2 pieces of the Royo bread. They're 2 net carbs each, and I absolutely love this bread. Everybody asks me all the time, what's your favorite bread? This is my favorite bread. Highly recommended from me, and it's definitely the best tasting keto bread that I've ever had. But what I do is I toast that up, and then if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I did a little bit of mayo. I absolutely love this lunch. So I do a little layer of mayo, and then I take an avocado. This one was a whole avocado, but then I gave, you'll see how much I give, but I gave a little bit to my daughter. She loves avocados. So what I did is just cubed up the avocado to get it out of the skin, and then I gave some to my daughter, but then what I'd like to do is do garlic salt, pepper, and then I actually went and grabbed at the last second some red pepper flake, because I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Let's just do it. And then I like to mash this all together and almost make it like a guacamole, like just really chunky, but like still smashed. And then I put this on top of the toast, which has the mayo on it. And then I love to do hard-boiled eggs. So I just buy them from my store. It's just so much easier for me. So I just buy them, and then I use my little egg slicer and I slice them up, and I put 1 egg on each piece of toast. And this is so good. Do a little bit more salt and pepper, and it's just absolute perfection. My mouth's watering. But we need a sauce. You guys know me, condiment queen. So I do Cholula. So I love Cholula, and I just feel like it gives the perfect amount of flavor and spice. But you could also use a lot of it for 0 carbs, 0 calories, a lot of flavor, and not too much heat. Obviously, the more you use, the more heat it will be. It is a hot sauce, but I feel like I can really layer it on. And this was absolutely delicious. I just love when all of the flavors go together so well. And that's kind of what my face is when I'm eating this, is that all the flavors just really blend together super, super well. And you kind of just are eating this like beautiful concoction on toast. So this is my elevated avocado toast that I love to eat for a protein-packed lunch, but also including some healthy fats and keeping it low carb. And yes, I did add extra Cholula to this after I filmed it, because when you know me, I love my condiments and I love dipping things, and I just love Cholula. Okay. While I have my lighting up from filming my other video, I wanted to quickly talk about water. So I drink 120 ounces of water per day. How I do that is I basically drink at certain times of the day, and I think that's what everyone should do. But by lunchtime, I've already drank 2 of these. So these are 30 ounces each. This is just the big style Yeti. I also have this link down below and an affordable Arctic option that you can get from Amazon. Both of them are amazing. One's a lot more affordable than the other, but you know me, I've got to have all the cups. But I drink one of these as soon as I wake up. So 30 ounces straight away when I wake up, and then I drink my second one to get 60 ounces before I break my fast and have my lunch. So by lunchtime, I've already drank 60, and then I drink the third one before dinner, and then the last one I drink usually while I'm doing my coaching calls, and at night I kind of sip on it and take my time with it. And yeah, that's how I get my 120 ounces. And I think that everyone should have a water goal. Water is so good for you. Like literally so good for your weight loss journey. It rids our toxins, but it also hydrates our body, obviously, but also like is really good for our organs. So I would highly recommend, if you don't have a water goal right now, start ASAP. And the recommended amount is half of your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water per day. I know I drink a lot more than that, but to be honest, the reason for that is because when I was pregnant and then pumping after I had both my kids, I was told to drink a ton of water. And if I didn't drink water, I would get physically sick. So I got used to drinking 120 ounces and it just never stopped. Obviously, I'm not doing any of the breast pumping anymore, but I literally just cannot stop drinking this much water. It's just what feels good to me. So as always, do what feels good to you and get a water goal and just aim to tackle it starting right now and just go with it. That should be a main priority. Water is life, and water is so good for your weight loss journey. So really quick, I wanted to talk about today's video sponsor. I recently took an Ombre gut health test. You guys have heard me talk about this multiple times. I rave about the wealth of knowledge that it gave me about myself, my health, and my gut health. I was having so many weird symptoms going on. A lot of bloating, a lot of just mainly uncomfortableness after I would eat certain foods. And I'm like, this is interesting. But you guys know how it goes when you try to figure this all out on your own. It can be like a never-ending battle. So instead, I took the Ombre gut health test and it opened my eyes. This test is awesome because it gets shipped right to your door. And then in just a few short weeks, you get all of your results back. The thing that I like the most is that if you wanted to, based on your gut health results, you could actually get a probiotic made specifically for you and your gut. But I really love the food list. So once you get your gut health test results, it will tell you all about the bacteria that is in your gut right now. It will also give you a list of foods to avoid and then foods to increase based on your gut bacteria and the results that you got. I love looking at this food list. I think it's great because a lot of the foods that I would find myself feeling discomfort after I ate them were on the list of things to avoid. It all made sense. So what I started doing is eating based off of the food recommended list and then avoiding as best I could or cutting back on the food from the do not eat list. It made the biggest difference in my life. I'm telling you guys, this is probably one of the best things that I've ever done for my health, but more specifically for my gut health. So what a lot of people don't realize is that your gut health is so detrimental to the health of your entire body. So if you don't have good gut health, your actual gut lining can have holes and cracks, which not good. Those holes and cracks will actually let partially digested food into your bloodstream. But not just partially digested food, toxins and bacteria too. What does that lead to? Inflammation. Then the inflammation can lead to allergies, feeling tired, fatigue, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, acne, and even hypothyroidism. But then also many more things as well. This whole phenomenon is known as leaky gut syndrome. So we all might have a little bit of leaky gut going on, but this could be the root for all of the issues that you may be experiencing like I was, including some of the things I already mentioned. Bloating, discomfort after eating, and definitely chronic fatigue. I've had that as well. But insert Ombre. This company is awesome. Like I said, they will send your kit right to your door. You insert your sample, mail it right back, and then they will let you know when your results are ready, and you can create a login right on their website and view all of your test results. And then once you get your results, you'll get a detailed breakdown of your gut health bacteria and some of the health issues that it may be causing. So if you would like to see if your gut health could be affecting all different areas of your life and get a detailed list of the bacteria in your gut and what foods to eat and to avoid to strengthen your gut health, you have to go to tryombre.com/pieceofheart. I will put the link right here, and it will also be down in the description box. And as a bonus for my subscribers, you will be getting $30 off your kit. So definitely click below or click the description box to get your discount. But again, thank you to Ombre, not only for healing and helping my gut, but for also sponsoring today's video. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite snacks right now and also touch on another question that I get all the time. So in a lot of my what I eat in a day videos, people will comment and say, oh, you're eating not enough, or, you know, don't you think you should eat more, that kind of thing. Listen, you guys, I eat a lot. Okay, when I decide to film these videos, I've got 2 kids, I'm running my business, like I'm doing a lot of different things. So when I decide one day to be like, oh, I'm gonna show them what I eat today, it's not planned. It's very intuitive the way that I eat, and it's very sporadic the days that I pick to film these videos. So some days I eat a lot more food, and then other days I don't eat as much food. I eat like 2 big meals and don't feel the need to snack. Other days I'm eating a little bit smaller portions for lunch and dinner. So yeah, I'm gonna snack in between, you know, in between the 2 meals. So today I'm getting hungry. It is almost 3 o'clock and I ate lunch like right at 12 today. So I wanted to show you some of my favorite snacks, but then also clear up the fact that every day is different for me. And I love to eat intuitively and carb cycle because I feel like for my mental health, it's just allows me to be very flexible. Let it be easy, let it be effortless. If you know, you know. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you're not, you definitely should. I talk about everything every day. I'm on stories. I try to post, but I'm on stories a lot, and I show the products that I like. So I recently picked up Slim Jims. These are like the little snackable ones. They are 1 carb each, and I love these because they don't have to be refrigerated. So I can just throw these in my purse, eat them on the go, bring these to Hershey Park. If you guys know, I live in Pennsylvania. We love going to Hershey Park. We have season passes. So I love to throw these in my purse because it just is a great on-the-go snack that doesn't have to be refrigerated. If I'm home, I will have this with like a piece of pepper jack cheese or a piece of cheddar cheese or like a Baby Bell cheese. So I love doing like a little charcuterie, little snack bite. But then also these are awesome. If you have these near you in your store, if you can find these, the ranch ones are definitely my favorite. They also have an original that doesn't have a flavor, and they're amazing too. So love this snack. This whole thing is only 5 net carbs, the ranch flavor one, and it is 250 calories. So it's a good amount of calories and a good amount of carbs, and also it's gonna be 12 grams of protein. So a snack like this keeps me full for a really, really long time. And how I like to utilize this too is between lunch and dinner, but then also in the morning if I'm really on the go and I know I'm gonna not really be home to eat lunch or actually get lunch until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, like if I'm really running around in the morning, I will bring this and eat this to break my fast, because the calories, the protein, and the fat in here and everything, it just really satisfies me for a little bit of time to get me, you know, to my lunch window if it's gonna be pushed back a little bit. So these are also great for just throwing in your purse, taking to a theme park. Love these. And then lastly, if you guys know, you know, I'm obsessed with like peanut butter and nut butters and all of that stuff. So Perfect Keto actually has these nut butter packets. So these are also great. Again, throwing in your purse, taking to a theme park. Gotta love these. But these are great. The cacao coconut, the chocolate coconut, definitely the best flavor they have. Second best flavor, macadamia coconut, if you ask me. This is more of a vanilla coconut flavor, and this is more of a chocolate coconut flavor, but these are amazing. And actually from Perfect Keto, I've got a promo code for you guys to use. I'll put it right here, and I will also link it down below in the description box. But I love Perfect Keto products. I've been loving them for years, but I specifically right now am obsessed with these nut butter packets. So what I'm calling the macadamia vanilla coconut one is 2 net carbs, and the chocolate one is also 2 net carbs. So it's just amazing. They've got plant fats and protein. I love these, love these. So I'm trying to decide which one I'm gonna have right now. I think I might have the Slim Jim, to be honest. I just love Slim Jims, what can I say? I'm a Slim Jim girl since I could eat Slim Jims. That was my jam back in the day. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a little snack, and I'll show you what I do choose, but I think it's gonna be Slim Jim. I think it's gonna be a Slim Jim. I chose a Slim Jim. The kids' plate, I'm doing a Slim Jim and just a piece of pepper jack cheese, and I feel like this will be perfect. That's another thing. If you like Slim Jims, eat Slim Jims. There's always gonna be people who are gonna tell you, don't eat that, eat this. That has too many bad ingredients. Eat this instead. Listen, we all are on our own journeys. We're all trying to live our lives. We're all trying to do the best we can. Living our life, working, taking care of our kids, taking care of our parents, taking care of our families, taking care of our pets, then having to worry about houses, apartments, cleaning, doing errands, maintaining our cars, mowing the lawn. Like, you know, like there's just so many things that go into our lives nowadays as humans in society that we need to give ourselves a break. If you like Slim Jims and that's what's gonna keep you on track and you can throw these in your purse and you can go along with your day and not be starving, who cares what the keto police say? Who cares what anyone says? You do you. Create a healthy lifestyle that you can stick to long term and get results in. And if that means having a Slim Jim every once in a while, have a flippin' Slim Jim. End of rant. Now we're moving on to dinner, which are my homemade sushi bowls. These are low carb perfection right here. I absolutely love this dinner so much. You can tailor the ingredients to whatever you'd like and enjoy. My gut health test results said to increase my salmon, so here we are making some delicious salmon sushi roll bowls. First thing you're gonna wanna do though is create your homemade spicy mayo using these 4 ingredients right here. Super, super simple, but so delicious, and it tastes just like an actual sushi sauce. So first thing you wanna do is start out with a base of mayo. I always like to make extra just to have on hand. So this is going in the fridge, any leftovers. So I do a little sprinkling of garlic powder, and then I do some sriracha. I like to add a lot. And as you can see, I got it all over me, but that's just how I roll. That's how we cook around here. But yeah, so I like to put in a lot of sriracha right on top of the mayo. You will have to adjust this recipe to what you like flavor-wise. Soy sauce, same thing. I like to add enough soy sauce in to make the sauce runny, but not overly salty, so I use the low sodium soy sauce. And then all you're gonna wanna do is whisk this all together. Again, making a mess, because that's what cooking is all about. And then you want to taste it and then adjust the flavors to what you like. I think, yeah, I added in more soy sauce and I may add in more sriracha. There we go. Because I think this can be the flavor that you like. I like it spicy and I like it a little bit more runny, so I will add in more soy sauce. But this is the consistency that I like and also the color. But I also chopped up some cold cucumbers. I love these cucumbers. They're the little baby cucumbers. And then I have a bag of riced cauliflower that I got from Aldi. And what I'm gonna do is just stick this cauliflower rice into the microwave for about 5 minutes because, again, it was frozen. Then over here, I've got my broccoli all chopped up and half of an onion. And then I've also got some sweet peas here, and an egg is hiding back behind the cutting board as well. And in 2 different pans, I love my caraway pans, I'm adding in the broccoli into one just to saute, and then I'm gonna add my onion into the other larger pan, and that is going to be where I'm gonna be making my cauliflower, like stir fry rice, I like to call it. And don't forget, this is my interpretation of like a sushi roll bowl, but feel free to switch out the salmon for shrimp or chicken or whatever your heart desires. Scallops, I mean, really, it's all completely up to you. Whatever flavor profiles you like and enjoy, go and do it. So I'm just gonna be mixing around the onions in there and then the broccoli in here. You guys, there's nothing better than just sauteed broccoli in some olive oil, literally. I just add some garlic powder to this and a little bit of salt and pepper as well, just to season up the broccoli. But how great does that look? So good. I love some bright green broccoli. So once the onions are nice and browned on the edges, which is just like this, take the cauliflower out of the microwave and I just put it right in. It's nice and hot, and we're gonna kind of cook all of this together. I think the key to really good cauliflower rice is always gonna be overcooking the cauliflower, getting that raw cauliflower taste out. I really notice a difference when I'm able to really cook this for at least 10 minutes. And I think that really helps with the flavors of this whole dish, and it really makes you feel like you're eating rice and not just cauliflower. So I'm also adding in some sweet peas. I went a little heavy-handed on the peas today, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I probably wouldn't add this many next time, but it is what it is. We're just gonna go with it. So I'm seasoning this up with some onion powder, garlic powder, and of course some pepper.
And look how good that looks. But like I said, I'm gonna let that cook, and while it does, I'm gonna prepare my salmon. So I've got my salmon here. I'm just patting it dry because it was frozen, so I'm patting it dry really well. And even if you get it from the grocery store and it's fresh, the drier the salmon is, the better the crust you're going to get when you put it into your hot pan. And who doesn't want a nice crispy crust on their salmon? This is actually the salmon that I get. I get it from Wegmans, and I buy it frozen, and then I just use it when I need it. I'm actually eating solo tonight because Jay wasn't home. He was off away on business, so this is why I'm kind of just making one portion and of the salmon, but then having extra for the rice and the broccoli, so I had that for leftovers the next day. But all I'm doing now is just seasoning the salmon with some salt and pepper, and then I'm getting my pan super, super hot. This is actually the pan I cooked the broccoli in. I just cleaned it out, and I got it super hot with a little bit of olive oil, and put the salmon skin side up and just allow it to cook and get a nice crispy crust. While that cooks, I'm gonna be adding in 1 scrambled egg to my cauliflower rice mixture. I just scrambled it up by itself, and then I put it through this sifter just because I like to not have all of the gross parts of the egg get into my cauliflower rice. I know I'm very particular about random things, but this is one of them. So I just put it through a sieve, and I just love how the eggs come out this way. They're nice and smooth. And after I get everything out of there, I'm just going to mix the eggs really quick to scramble them, and then incorporate them into the rest of the cauliflower rice. I also love adding egg to this recipe. I just think it adds another little bit of protein, but then also some texture. I love it. And as you can see, my salmon, I flipped it over. It looks glorious. And then to my cauliflower rice, I added in a little bit of soy sauce. That's why it got a little darker in color. And then I added in a little pat of butter, probably about half a tablespoon, just to kind of make it a little bit more savory. And I urge you to not leave the butter out. It just makes it 10 times better. Then I plated everything up. Look how amazing this looks. So I actually took the skin off the salmon and kind of flaked it and made this glorious bowl with my sauteed broccoli, my pan roasted salmon, that amazing looking cauliflower rice. Does that not look like real rice? And then some cold cucumber. Now I'm gonna just be sprinkling it with a little bit of sesame seeds, just because, why not? Make this true to a little sushi bowl, and then I'm going to add on my spicy mayo. I'm telling you guys, this is one of my favorite dinners. I have made it with salmon, I've made it with chicken, I've made it with shrimp. I have made it so many different ways, and it's honestly amazing no matter how you make it. And not only that, it's actually kind of simple. The broccoli's quick and easy, the salmon's quick and easy. Chop up some cucumbers and just make a amazing little stir-fry cauliflower rice real quick, and a complicated, what you might think is a complicated meal, comes together so fast and so easy, and you will totally thank me when you guys try this. Let me know down in the comments if you make this and what you thought.
I want to take a little bite of this on camera because I want to tell you guys exactly what my thoughts are when I take a bite. So I like to get rice, salmon, piece of broccoli, avi that sauce, and then I'm gonna throw a couple cucumbers on there. I love the combination of hot and cold. Wow. If you're low carbing and you want sushi, because don't we all, make something like this. Make your own version, and don't leave out the cucumbers, like the cold element. Hot and cold will always trick your taste buds and make things taste better. And I'm telling you right now, I feel like I'm eating sushi. That mayo is everything. You guys have to make this. You have to try it. So good. Even just those cucumbers and that mayo is next level. Okay guys, it's almost 7:45. I finished all my regular water for the day. So I'm just switching over to a bubbly, just a sparkling water, because I'm about to go in and do all my client calls tonight. So I have 2 client calls and then 2 potential new client calls. So I do those discovery calls to see if people want to work with me, and I'm about to go do that. in literally 1 minute. So I'm gonna film this outro, tell you guys thank you so much for watching. I'll see you really soon with a new video. I hope you enjoyed this one, but have an awesome day. Bye guys.